Here in the eastern Iowa area, one Iowa mother is unable to contact her daughter this week. The daughter lives in Tonga following that volcanic eruption, which has pretty much wiped out totally communication with that island nation in the Pacific. Now here's a look at that massive ash cloud from after the underwater volcano erupted over the weekend on Saturday. Many homes have been destroyed. Drinking water in Tonga has been polluted by the volcanic ash, and the one fiber optic cable which connects Tonga to the rest of the world likely has been severed, we believe, leaving very little information in and out of that Polynesian country, part of the archipelago chain, of course, with Fiji out to the west and the Samoan Islands up to the east, or up to the north, I should say. As the crow flies, that means Tonga is about 7,000 miles away from much of the KWWO viewing area. So that's how far one woman from Waverly is tonight from her daughter. With that in mind, let's go live right now to reporter Travis Breeze. He's live after talking to the family. And Travis, do they know if she's safe?
That is the good news. They do, Ron. Through the Peace Corps, Barb Corson of Waverly was able to find out that her daughter Carolyn is safe at this time. The two of them still have not been able to hear each other's voice, though, since the explosion, and they are hoping that aid gets to this island nation as soon as possible.
Been kind of hard not having that connection right now.
Carolyn Corson Vaya is a teacher at a Christian boys' school in Tonga. After graduating from Waverly, Shell Rock, and Central College, she joined the Peace Corps and went to the island nation, eventually meeting her husband named Fina.
Well, she amazes me all the time.
Her mom, Barb, has gotten to visit Tonga once and stays in pretty regular contact with Carolyn. On Friday night, which was Saturday afternoon in the South Pacific, they were talking as the volcano was erupting.
We started getting Snapchats from her. That was her mode of communicating. And you could hear the volcano popping, and it sounded like gunshots going off, these explosions. And so about 20-30 minutes into our conversation, all of a sudden, no more.
It wasn't until 2 days later when she found this Facebook post and asked the admin to find Carolyn.
And I thought, well, maybe they could be my link to find out, since she was Peace Corps.
And then finally, she heard her daughter and son-in-law were safe.
It was a big relief.
Barb is still holding her breath to see when aid will arrive. She hopes their story can show people we live in an interconnected world with many different cultures.
You know, when you can put a face to the story that's happening so many miles away, it does affect even people back here.
At last report, there were 3 confirmed deaths from the eruption and the ensuing tsunami. If you're interested in donating anything to the relief efforts, we will be publishing some links on our website. I'll do that in just a couple minutes here after I get off air. Live in Iowa City, Travis Breeze, News 7 KWWL.
Now, Travis, thank you very much. You mentioned the aid. Well, here's the situation on that. The first aid flights carrying fresh water and other supplies are expected to arrive in Tonga as early as tomorrow afternoon. So encouraging news there this evening.